The 5 shocking habits of seniors who never get sick. Senior health. They're 85, 90, even 95 years old, and they barely ever get sick. No pills, no hospitals, no chronic diseases. What's their secret? It's not genetics, it's not magic. It's 5 daily habits almost no one talks about. But once you learn them, they might just change your life. If you think aging means getting weak, sick, and tired, this will completely change how you see growing older. If you believe in aging strong, living long, and staying independent, subscribe now. Let's build a better, healthier future together. Number 1, they expose themselves to the cold or heat regularly. One of the most surprising habits of seniors who rarely get sick is their regular exposure to natural temperature stress, cold or heat. While most people avoid discomfort at all costs, these healthy older adults do the opposite. They walk in the early morning chill. They open their windows for fresh air even in winter. Some take cold showers or use saunas. Why? Because controlled exposure to temperature extremes activates the body's survival mechanisms in a powerful and healthy way. Science backs this up. Cold exposure, for example, stimulates the production of brown fat, a special type of fat that burns calories and produces heat. Brown fat also improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and boosts metabolism, all of which are essential for disease prevention, especially in aging bodies. Similarly, heat exposure, like sauna use, has been linked to reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and dementia. Regular sauna users, according to studies in Finland, live longer and experience fewer chronic illnesses. That's because the heat simulates the effects of mild exercise. It increases heart rate, improves circulation, and helps the body eliminate toxins through sweat. Seniors who practice this habit aren't seeking extreme discomfort. They're building resilience. Their immune systems become more responsive, their blood vessels stay flexible, their stress response is better regulated, and their bodies learn to adapt to environmental changes, which is something many aging bodies struggle with. The problem with modern comfort is that it's constant. Climate control, soft chairs, warm beds. We've created environments where our bodies are never challenged. But without challenge, the body becomes fragile. Immune responses weaken, circulation slows, hormonal balance shifts. The seniors who seem to never get sick often have one thing in common. They regularly give their body a reason to stay strong, not through pills, but through nature. You don't have to dive into ice baths or sit in scorching saunas to start. Small actions are enough. Step outside in the morning without a jacket. Lower your room temperature by 2 degrees. Finish your shower with 30 seconds of cool water. Sit in the sun for 15 minutes. These mild stressors wake up your biology. Over time, they build resilience from the inside out. That's why some 85-year-olds can still shovel snow, walk through the rain, or handle a hot summer day without collapsing. It's not luck, it's conditioning. If you want to age strong, start by reintroducing your body to what it was built to handle. Not extreme, but real. Not artificial comfort, but natural challenge. Your immune system will thank you. And years from now, you might just find yourself healthy at 90, wondering why more people didn't do the same. If you believe in aging strong, living long, and staying independent, subscribe now. Let's build a better, healthier future together. Number 2, they eat less but more intentionally. 80% rule. Another powerful habit among seniors who rarely get sick is how and how much they eat. These individuals don't follow trendy diets or count every calorie. Instead, they follow one simple rule: eat until 80% full. This ancient principle, known as Hara Hachibu in Okinawan culture, has been practiced for centuries by some of the longest living people on Earth. The idea is simple but deeply effective. Stop eating before you're completely full to give your body time to process, digest, and function optimally. This one shift reduces strain on the digestive system, lowers inflammation, prevents overeating, and supports long-term metabolic health. What makes this habit so surprising is how different it is from the way most people eat. Many people eat until they're stuffed, thinking it's normal. Seniors who stay healthy at 90 understand that overeating, even healthy food, causes stress on the body. It leads to weight gain, insulin resistance, and increases the risk of chronic diseases like heart problems and diabetes. In contrast, eating a little less helps the body maintain energy, burn fat more efficiently, and reduce oxidative stress, a key factor in aging and disease. But it's not just about eating less, it's also about eating intentionally. Healthy seniors don't eat out of boredom or habit, they eat with purpose. Their plates are colorful and balanced: vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, healthy fats, fermented foods, and very few processed items. They eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and pay attention to when they feel satisfied, not stuffed. This mindful approach to eating gives the body time to signal fullness naturally, avoiding the crashes and cravings that come with mindless eating. Scientific studies have repeatedly shown that moderate calorie restriction, when combined with good nutrition, can extend lifespan and reduce the risk of almost every major chronic illness. It improves brain health, reduces inflammation, and even enhances immune function. These seniors are not starving themselves. They're simply fueling their bodies more wisely, more cleanly, and more respectfully. If you want to apply this habit, start small. Slow down your eating, use smaller plates, pause halfway through your meal and ask yourself, am I satisfied? Instead of piling your plate high, focus on nutrient density, quality over quantity. Prioritize real food that comes from the earth, not from a package. And listen to your body, not your habits. Longevity is not about deprivation, it's about alignment. When you stop overeating and start eating with intention, your body responds with clarity, energy, and protection. That's why these seniors rarely get sick. They're not fighting their bodies. They're feeding them the way nature intended. Number 3, prioritize deep social connections over medical visits. One of the most overlooked yet powerful habits of healthy seniors is their commitment to meaningful social connection. While many people rely on medication and doctor visits to maintain their health, these seniors put just as much, if not more, emphasis on staying emotionally connected to others. And science agrees, strong relationships are a better predictor of long life than cholesterol levels, exercise routines, or even smoking history. In fact, Harvard's 80-year longitudinal study on adult development found that the single biggest factor in healthy aging wasn't diet or wealth, it was relationships. Seniors who rarely get sick don't isolate themselves. They don't sit in silence for days on end. They make connection a priority. Whether it's meeting a friend for tea, calling family regularly, chatting with neighbors, attending community events, or volunteering, they stay socially alive. These interactions provide more than just good conversation. They reduce stress, boost mood, lower inflammation, improve immune function, and even sharpen memory. Loneliness, by contrast, has a devastating effect on health. It increases the risk of heart disease, depression, dementia, and early death. Chronic loneliness triggers stress hormones like cortisol, which over time damages your heart, weakens your immune system, and accelerates cellular aging. That's why social connection is not just nice to have, it's essential medicine. What's even more interesting is that healthy seniors don't need massive social networks. They don't need to be the life of the party. They simply maintain a few deep, honest, and consistent relationships. Quality always trumps quantity. What matters is feeling seen, heard, and supported, whether it's from a spouse, a sibling, a neighbor, or even a pet. Many of these seniors also contribute to others. They share stories, offer advice, support younger generations, or participate in community projects. This sense of purpose and contribution strengthens their identity, gives them a reason to get up every morning, and protects their emotional health far more than any pill could. If you want to apply this habit, start simple. Reach out to one person you care about. Make regular phone or video calls part of your weekly routine. Join a club, a walking group, a faith community, or a class. And don't wait for others to invite you. Initiate. Humans are wired for connection. Aging doesn't change that. If anything, it makes it even more vital. In the end, staying socially connected may be the most powerful health decision you make. Don't let age become an excuse for isolation. Build relationships like your life depends on it, because in many ways it actually does. If you believe in aging strong, living long, and staying independent, subscribe now. Let's build a better, healthier future together. Number 4, they move constantly, but not in the gym. Another surprising habit of seniors who rarely get sick is that they move constantly, but not in the gym. They're not spending hours lifting weights or running marathons. Instead, they simply stay active all day long through natural, low-intensity movements. They walk to the market, they garden, they clean their homes, climb stairs, cook meals, stretch while watching TV. These small, consistent actions keep their bodies mobile, strong, and balanced, without the need for expensive gym memberships or structured fitness programs. It may not seem like much, but this kind of incidental movement has enormous health benefits. Research shows that regular, low-intensity physical activity reduces the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even some cancers. It improves blood flow, digestion, joint flexibility, and mental clarity. Most importantly, it protects against frailty, the slow weakening of muscles and bones that leads to falls, injuries, and long hospital stays in older adults. One major problem today is that too many people confuse health with working out hard. So when they don't have time or energy to hit the gym, they do nothing. But the seniors who stay healthy at 90 understand a better truth. Movement doesn't have to be intense. It just has to be consistent. In fact, sitting for long periods, even if you exercise once a day, still puts you at risk. The human body is designed for motion. When it stops moving, it starts breaking down. These seniors also know the value of balance and coordination. They do things that challenge the body in gentle, functional ways, like bending, reaching, standing on one foot, or walking on uneven terrain. These simple motions keep their nervous system alert, their reflexes sharp, and their confidence high. That's why they're less likely to fall, less likely to get injured, and more likely to recover quickly when they do face health challenges. To apply this habit in your own life, don't think of movement as exercise. Think of it as a way of living. Take short walks after meals. Stand up every 30 minutes. Stretch your body when you wake up. Do light chores. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. Get into the habit of moving more, not harder. Over time, these micro movements build macro strength and stability. If you want to stay independent, mobile, and energized well into your 80s and 90s, this habit is non-negotiable. Movement is medicine, and you don't need a gym to take your daily dose. You just need to move with purpose, with consistency, and with the understanding that every step is a step toward health. If you believe in aging strong, living long, and staying independent, subscribe now. Let's build a better, healthier future together. Number 5, they practice mental stillness every day. One of the most underrated habits of seniors who rarely get sick is their commitment to mental stillness. Every day they create moments of quiet, away from noise, stress, and constant stimulation. Whether through meditation, prayer, deep breathing, or simply sitting in silence, these moments are not wasted time. They are acts of powerful, proactive self-care. In a world that's always rushing, these seniors do something radically different. They slow down. And that decision protects their brain, heart, and immune system in ways most people don't realize. Science now confirms what ancient traditions have taught for centuries. Regular mental stillness reduces stress hormones like cortisol, lowers blood pressure, improves sleep, sharpens focus, and strengthens the immune system. In fact, just 10 to 15 minutes of daily meditation has been shown to lower inflammation in the body, a root cause of nearly every chronic disease, from heart problems to cancer. Seniors who stay healthy well into their 80s and 90s know that stress is toxic, and instead of letting it build up, they release it every single day. What's shocking is how simple this habit is, yet how few people actually practice it. Many seniors who are sick and exhausted aren't just physically tired, They're mentally overwhelmed. Constant worry, anxiety, grief, and overstimulation wear down the body from the inside. But those who embrace mental stillness give their minds a break. They breathe deeply. They reconnect with the present moment. And as a result, they think more clearly, sleep more peacefully, and handle life's challenges with more calm and clarity. This habit doesn't require a guru, a yoga mat, or a special app. It just requires intention. Sit in silence for 5 minutes when you wake up. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and feel your breath. Reflect on gratitude. Listen to calming music. Recite a prayer. Focus on a single word. Let your mind settle. These small practices create massive ripple effects in your physical and emotional health. Many healthy seniors also report feeling a strong sense of inner peace and emotional resilience. That's not by accident. It's a result of daily inner work. They process their emotions instead of bottling them up. They make peace with their past. They forgive more easily. And they face aging with grace rather than fear. If you want to protect your mind and body as you age, don't just focus on what you eat or how you move. Focus on how you think, how you feel, and how you pause. Mental stillness is not weakness, it's strength. It gives your body a chance to heal, your mind a chance to reset, and your spirit a chance to breathe. Do it daily, and you'll not only stay healthier, you'll live deeper. Now that you've seen the truth behind the 5 shocking habits of seniors who never get sick, one thing is clear. Good health in your 80s and 90s doesn't come from luck or perfect genes. It comes from daily decisions. These long-living individuals aren't doing anything extreme. They aren't chasing miracle cures or obsessing over trends. They're simply honoring the fundamentals of how the human body and mind are designed to thrive. They challenge their bodies gently, through cold, through heat, through movement. They eat mindfully, not excessively. They protect their hearts through connection. They move with intention, not intensity. And above all, they create space for their minds to breathe. These aren't hacks. They're not shortcuts. They're sustainable, lifelong habits, and they work. If you think aging means falling apart, think again. What actually makes people deteriorate is not time, it's neglect. It's the slow erosion caused by stress, disconnection, overindulgence, and inactivity. But every one of those patterns can be reversed no matter your age. You have more control than you've been told. And the sooner you start, the more years and quality years you can add to your life. This isn't about trying to live forever. It's about making the years you do have richer, stronger, and more meaningful. Because aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean growth. It can mean clarity. It can mean freedom, if you choose it. And choosing starts with awareness. Now you're aware. Now it's time to act. Start small. Try one habit this week. Add a cold rinse to your shower. Take a 20-minute walk every morning. Eat until you're satisfied, not stuffed. Call someone you've been meaning to talk to. Sit in silence for 5 minutes before bed. One step at a time, you'll start to feel the shift, not just in your body, but in your entire outlook. Your health is not behind you. It's ahead of you. Your future self is waiting for the choices you make today. And the best time to build a longer, stronger life isn't someday, it's now. If this message inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you care about. And if you want more real, honest,